How many of you are coming to Monaco for the first time? Okay. And how many are insiders who lives here? Good. So my name is Marina Jahlan-Matkova, and I will showcase today the measurements of efficacy for supplements and nutraceuticals. I declare my honest interest as I'm a shareholder in Annual Purpose Monaco company. This is my disclosure. And I dedicate my presentation for the Dr. Love. May he live forever in our hearts. He's a great mentor, and he inspired me for so much. And I really loved the discussions we had and his vision for this Congress. He's wanted this Congress to be alive, to have the profound discussions and opinions and exchanges. So this is what we're going to continue. And thank you for Dr. Bessin as well, for Monaco government, especially for the health ministry with this innovative direction, holding this Congress here in Monaco. For my team, Natalia, Geyer, for Ilse, for doctors present here, for Dr. Bongard, with whom I started, thank you, Dr. Nenan, and also the labs that I'm working, the BioVis in Germany, and the partner clinic in Bordighera, the Hero Clinic. Thank you for all my friends, family, and my tribe. So what I do for life, I'm in integrative medicine. So what does it mean? It's a functional medicine where we have all screenings, labs, supplements, machines, and then we have this holistic approach to the wellness. I studied in rehabilitation faculty in Latvia, and then I did some studies in Harvard University in neuroscience. Then I did the internship here in Monaco, Princess Grace Hospital, and then I combined it with a lot of holistic practices and seminars and retreats. So first of all, I'm a mother, and I'm combining this household and active work, and I'm trying to have fun. And this led me to call myself a medicine woman. It's such an innovative tribal term, but it means that we do also the collective healing. We do a lot of activities here for the Monaco people. We go and plant trees, for example. We do cacao ceremonies, and we involve the community into sessions for well-being. And daily, I just assist people with private checkups. I have my supplement line, and I do medical concierge services. And today, technical problems was due to the solar eclipse. So, to showcase you what is medicine woman work that I do, I invite you all to do a little meditation. Who's doing meditations? Okay, great. Do you want to do one? Let's start. So let's rub our head, rub our ears, close your eyes, tap your neck, your chest, your back. Yeah, last day of the Congress. Let's stretch it out. Ooh, shake it out, shake it out. Yeah, oh, that feels so good. Deep inhale, exhale. Put your hands on your belly or on your heart, on your lap, and start to breathe. Breathe deeply, like you breathe first time. Feel how the air is cooler when you inhale, and it's warmer when you exhale. Try to feel this place where the air is entering the nostrils, and follow the air when it comes between your eyebrows. And when you exhale, exhale down to your heart. Exhale down to your belly. Feel your heartbeat. And now go beyond that. Beyond the energy. Here. Now you can come back to your breathing. Choose the point in front of your eyes and see clearly your life. Welcome back. Okay, so the goal of this presentation is that you understand how to implement functional checkups and high-quality supplements in your practice, beauty salon, or private life. Vital amines, or vitamins, was a term that was discovered by Casimir Funk in 76. But really the supplement registration is only 25 years in Europe and 30 in United States. But prior to that, it existed almost forever, right? It was in Egypt, and we have data from Iraq 60,000 years ago. It was already usage of botanicals, herbal extracts. Just to remind you, the supplement categories: vitamins, minerals, amino acids, hormones, animal derivatives. Yeah, this is all wide range of supplements. Now we have these two fancy terms, yes, supplements and nutraceuticals. So it's important to understand the difference. So supplements are not intended to treat or prevent disease, although there's many regulations, right? Nutraceuticals, on the other hand, may include and prevent or treat disease, and there's less regulations. So where's the logic? Here's the statistics just to showcase you that, of course, there's majority of supplements in the capsules, followed by tablets, powders, soft gels, gummies, yuck, injectables, implants, patches, gels, and even aerosols. And placebo effect is proven 30 to 40%. And if something passes the skin barrier, the placebo effect can grow even up to 17%. That's why Americans take supplements, 8 to 10. So my favorite trio is definitely the liposomals, powders, and injectables. So we're gonna discuss these three. Injectables. The advantages, of course, is the fastest absorption, very quick effect. We can customize the injectable liquid, and it also provides some tissue hydration. Then there's some problems, and one of the major problems that is close to my heart is the cyanide molecule that is binded in the B12 vitamin. Of course, it's a tiny amount. It's like really, really small amount, but still nowadays it's better to use methylcobalamin, adenosine cobalamin, or hydroxycobalamin. If we do IVs too often, it can give a load on the kidneys for sure. There's more occurrent allergic reactions, and it's easier to overdose and provoke angiogenesis. And like I like to say, when you do the IVs, it's like you go to the gym every 2 months. Yeah, you need to go to gym a few times a week to have the persistent results. But there's big promises, and already there are some good cocktails. There's one study where a lady who ate 20 apricot kernels, so she got poisoning of cyanide, and as an antidote was used hydroxycobalamin. Yeah? So it's known, this type of B12 vitamin that is used as an antidote and can actually extract the cyanide from the system. So just to explain that also the cyanocobalamin is stealing the methyl groups from the body. that we need for detox, and so better to stay with the innovative B12 forms. And unfortunately, I see that even in the best clinics in the world, still the old school cyanocobalamin is used. So precaution with the IVs is to do the checkup prior to any injections, study each ingredient, what you're gonna inject, and don't fall for the trends. There's so many beauty drip, energy drip, detox drip, immunity drip. I always say to my clients, please send me the picture of what you're gonna put in your vein. And if the ingredients are not clearly written or the clinic is not providing you what is inside the injections, don't do it. And sometimes when you go even on the website, there's not clearly written what is inside. And if the B12 is just written B12, it will be cyanocobalamin. Because the companies that invest in methylcobalamin, they will write that it's a more expensive one. Okay, getting to the powders. Why powders? Because here you get closer to the original state of the supplement, so you can really feel the texture, the color. Like I like the acidity of the NMN or the sweetness of glycine in the collagen cocktails. Also, there's a lot of people who don't like swallow many pills, so this is an alternative. And you can be very intuitive with the dosage. So in the case of NMN, for example, in the morning you can evaluate how do I feel? Do I have a lot of energy or not so much? What's my day ahead? And then I can have either half spoon or a little bit more difficult to do when it's in the capsules. And when it's powder, of course, there's less additives and it's easier to do the combination. As, for example, I made my own collagen and I filled it up with magnesium, B6. I added alanine L-glutamine for the gut, for the nervous system, BCAA. So yeah, powders, we can really go wild with the ingredients. Yeah, good news, finally we got magnesium threonate that I like to have it in the powder because in the evening I can again evaluate how was my day. Do I need a big spoon of magnesium because I had a crazy day, or my day was fine, so I just need a tiny little spoon, yeah? And the magnesium threonate is the good case of how supplement didn't get into the Europe registration for 10 years. We were waiting for it. All states, UK were using it. We couldn't have magnesium threonate. So finally it's in Europe, and it's an amazing supplement for the cognitive recovery. And yeah, there's even some studies on Parkinson and Alzheimer. Obviously it wouldn't treat, but it can assist and ameliorate the condition. Who has tried magnesium threonate? Yay. Okay, and the liposomals. So when I got into the creation of the supplements, I made them for me, for my family, for my friends, for my clients. So my favorite from my little line is alpha-R lipoic acid. So it's, again, just like NMN, it's like one coffee. And another super supplement that I find very, very good is silica, because it's depleted in the soil. So all the beauty congress that injects, you need silica to hold the carcass of collagen. Otherwise, everything that you inject will fall down. So the silica liposomal is easier to get in the cell. And I have other supplements. Of course, I made the multivitamin with methylcobalamin, and others are yet to come. So who didn't know what is liposomal supplements? Here is this little sphere. So there's a tiny sphere of phospholipids around each molecule that makes it easier to be absorbed by the target cell. And the membrane consists of phospholipids, so phosphor and fats. And of course, not all supplement needs to be liposomal, but like vitamin C or we see the multivitamins are much more efficient when bioavailable in liposomal forms. Here, just to remind you, the pitfalls of the supplements that breaks my heart. First of them is the kids' vitamins. It's really the horror movie. I haven't seen not one in Monaco or French pharmacies. Yeah, like really needs to be ordered always from brands. There's very little research, low quality ingredients, low dosage, so they are not efficient. Gummies full of sugars, so definitely it's a big niche to take and evolve in that. Titanium dioxides present in all majority of the supplements. Synthetic folic acid, yeah, why we have so many female cancers. Then there's the supplements where there's a lot of like E, A, and some molecules that can provoke angiogenesis that is not recommended after 40. We don't want to grow anything after 40. Then I have so many clients with burnout and low activity of adrenals, and they are taking ashwagandha in the morning and in the evening, and they just get more and more tired. So there's supplements written anti-stress or stress recovery, and there's molecules that even make it worse. Still, in all pharmacies, there is this horrible iron forms that makes you constipated. I don't know why it continues like that. Then there's a nice supplement cocktails, but there's so much magnesium citrate that other ingredients will just not absorb. Yes, you buy a supplement and you flush it in the toilet. Yeah. Then of course there's old school vitamin mineral forms. Yeah, like zinc and others. And also what I find absolutely ridiculous is when they put stimulants and relaxants in the same supplement. Yeah, like ginseng and sacred basil. So I'm getting to the checkups. Here will be a really quick one case study just to showcase you how you take a microbiota test and there's compromised digestion and calprotectin is high, leaky gut is there. And then in neurotransmitters in the urine, we're going to see, obviously, that because of the bad digestion, the amino acids will not be present. So it's low tryptophan, low serotonin. Yeah, so what we do in these cases is we give the integrative approach. First, we send, like Dr. Claude always started with oral cavity. So we send this patient to the biological dentist. Then we, of course, do the cleansing of the body. Then we do the recovery. So because his priority is just to have a little bit more energy to function. So this is kind of easy to be done with mitochondria and neurotransmitter correction. But the most important that, of course, the gut gets healed. Yeah, and in 3 months we can see amelioration. With a very simple protocol, but with machines, with ozonotherapy, with Me2V machines and toxophoresis. We can gain these results, plus bioidentical hormonal therapy, little topical testosterone, in this case it's a male. And one more test that I'm doing is capillary blood, that just from one fingertip can show 75 incredible parameters, starting with vitamin D, minerals, amino acids, gut parameters, stress, fatty acids, and such parameters for the muscle like lactate and carnitine, spermidine, the longevity marker, choline for cellular repair. So this is a super easy to be done test that you could use all in your practice. So welcome to come to me if you would like to use such a test in your practice. Just with few drops of blood, you can have 75 parameters. So my signature functional checkup consists of microbiota samples, urine metabolites, estrogen metabolites, of course, heavy metal before chelation, saliva graph, capillary blood, and whole blood. So you're also welcome to our partner clinic in Bordighera. where we start with the cleansing of the cell and healing protocols with incredible machines of taxoferase, Me2V, ozonotherapy, and PAPIMI, non-induction therapy. And my future vision and hope and faith is to conscious collaboration of big pharma, government, hospitals, and wellness centers that is more affordable, that AI-assisted protocols are verified by humans, that we get to this era of personalized supplements, that everybody will just receive what they need. Eco lifestyle, that we do more activities outdoors, like this congress could be outdoor, in the nice area next to the beach, and that integrative medicine will rise. So key points to remember from this presentation is to be conscious of what you do, observe without judgment, invest in annual checkup, study integrative medicine, and use protocols tailored for your requirements. Listen to your body with mind and heart. Thank you.
Thank you, Marina, and thank you for the meditation, which induced vagal nerve anti-inflammatory. So we're meeting back at 12:30, which is a general discussion about the future of medicine. It's not a lecture.